What is going on, YouTube? It is your man's Mr. Dominic Cruz.
And I'm Ruby.
And we're coming at you with another video. Yes, another one.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. We're going to talk today about it's not what she says, it's what she does. Or it's not what he says, it's
what he does.
So check this out, right? So many examples that, for example, if someone was to say...
I'll call you.
Yeah, if they say they'll call you, but they never do, then it's like, are you going to continue? Are you going to trust that person's word whenever they say something to you next time? Or let's just say, I meet up with you at 7 o'clock and they never show up.
Dang.
Oh, that's cold-blooded.
Dang.
So here's my thing when it comes to...
That was a low blow, you guys.
Yeah. Hey, I've always been on time. So, so check this out. There's this thing called action speaks louder than words, right? Mm-hmm. So what does it mean to you when someone says... What does it mean for you when, I guess, when they say less, but they do more?
Ooh. Actually, so you might remember in a different video, I talked about attracting my current boyfriend and how he's amazing, which he is. So, see, and when you're amazing, your girlfriend will speak praises of you. And so, sometimes when we get into like an argument about something, he's just like, okay, let's change it. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, what do we have to do? And I'm like, I don't know. So one thing we had was he lived probably an hour away from where I live. Yeah, so we did like kind of a mini long distance thing. And it was getting to this weird point where we wouldn't communicate during the week. I know, it sounds weird. And then we would like just hang out on the weekends, which was fine, but we like almost ignored each other during the week, and that was weird. And so we got into like kind of an argument where I was like, oh, it feels like we're only like weekend dating and I don't like it. And he's like, okay. And I was like, okay. And so it was just like so little words, and he was like, so what do we have to do to change it? And I was like, I don't know, maybe we do like a once a month date night. And he's like, okay. And like I was just like, that's it? That's all the words? Just okay.
But when it was date night, it was like a whole new world.
Well, the first thing was that just the very next week, he set up the date night. Didn't have to ask him. And guess what? The next month, he set up the date night again. And it's not even like I had to bother him about it. Even though his two responses, like I was like, I'm unhappy. He's like, okay. And then I'm like, I think we should do this. And he's like, okay.
That sounds like me.
And then, but just like you were saying, like there was not a lot of words, but there was a lot of action. And I really appreciated that. And I'm like, okay, this guy is good to his word. When he says he's going to fix it, he's going to fix it. He's going to take care of me.
Those are my favorite two letters. Okay.
Oh, I hate when you just text me, okay.
I
want you to text me, okay, A-Y. Because then I feel like we're good, okay?
But this is my favorite when I just do K.
Oh, I hate it! Makes me so mad. I'm ready to fight you.
But check this out, right? But it's a lot. When you say less and you do more, obviously you can say a little bit more when you're at the date.
You can say more than okay.
You can say a little bit more when you're at the date, but I'm just saying, it's not what they say, it's what they do. And
yeah, he might have actually said more than that to his credit, but I don't really remember, probably because there weren't a lot of words, but there was a lot of action. Yeah. That was the memorable piece.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny.
You always learn something new about me.
That is so funny. Okay. All right.
That's what it was.
I know. But that's like, my favorite response. That's my.
But he fixed it.
But that's the best response, in my opinion. That's the best response.
No, I got kind of mad, but he did follow up with his actions, so I had nothing to really be mad about.
Just saying, if you could say okay and you follow up with the actions, you know you in the front seat to greatness. So Oh my goodness. Oh, this video is so entertaining to me. But I hope it's entertaining to you too. But
I just told a story in my life.
I know. It's a great story, to be honest. So
Actions speak louder than words.
they do, and I'm saying it. Like, I used to be in that position to where it was like.
I'm sorry, I just thought of something. Go.
Go
What
ahead.
was your situation?
I just thought because, honestly, I'm good at words because I mean them and I actually say what I would do, but it's a lot better when you say less. Like, what were you gonna say?
Okay, so actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
There was this one guy who I was seeing before, and I like wanted to date him, but thank God I didn't date him. Oh my goodness. But anyway, what he would say is, I'm pretty lonely. I think I'm gonna get either a dog or a girlfriend.
What? Okay, go on.
Well, because he figured it would like take up his time.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah.
he like knew that I liked him, and he liked me, and we hung out.
But
he didn't get a girlfriend, and I don't know if he ever got a dog. But all I know is he was a lot of words,
no action.
but no action.
Damn. Have you ever been in a position to where you found yourself talking a lot more than what you were doing? Honestly, you'll find yourself being like, holy shit, I talk so damn much. Anytime you catch yourself saying more than you're doing, take a step back and just be like, okay, that's all you gotta do. And just don't say too much because if the less you say, the more will come. Okay?
Okay.
Action speaks louder than words. I feel like we're gonna be smart asses to each other with this okay thing, which I will be okay with. Okay? Listen, when you get this whole thing, relationships are not that complicated. Especially if you're in tune with, they're not as complicated.
I was like, do I agree with that?
They're not as complicated as some may make it to be.
They're not easy.
They're not easy,
But they're not that complicated.
but they will grow you.
True.
And I will say this too. If you're in a situation too where you're talking to an ex as well, if you understand relationships, if you understand dating, you understand, the opposite sex, it's not that hard. It really is. You know why? Because all you need to do is say less and you do more of what you're doing.
Okay.
Okay? Of course. I mean, you want to add anything else before we go?
No.
Okay. Okay, whatever. And if you guys find this information valuable,
Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share.
okay. And of course, it is your man, Mr. Dominic Cruz.
And I'm Ruby.
And we're coming at you with another video, yes?
Another one.
Another one.
Another one. Okay.
Another one. Okay. And of course, if you guys are looking for a coaching session with us, helping you guys get to this point to where you're thriving in life and getting to the next level in your life and to where you are on pace, go in the description box, book an online session with us, and get your freebie. And keep a lookout. I'm working things out with Kindle to have my book on Kindle, so where you can download it and read it for free.
For free. Free.
If it's free, it's me, right? So yeah. But of course, till next time, guys, take it easy.